MMA-holes. MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes. Like to be a mixed martial asshole. MMA-holes, 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 MMA-holes.
Yo, baby. Tap in the gloves, and boom, we're ready.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, what the? I thought this.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Good. Steve Bates, good.
Make it pay.
Oh.
Welcome to the MMA-holes live. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to all. Hello, Jim Lip. I see you. Hello. Hola. How's everyone today? Hope everyone's fine. Hope everyone's doing good on this lovely Wednesday night. So, here I am. I have the hockey game on over here. I know I probably should have the World Series on. I know Cleveland and Chicago are playing right now. But I'm a Ranger fan, and I happen to have the hockey game on, and maybe I'll switch over to that baseball stuff in a little bit. But we're here for MMA. We're here because we're the MMA-holes, and we talk mixed martial arts, and we're a family, and we need to be talking about some serious, very important things. And that's why I'm here. I do it for the fans. I do it for everyone. MMA fans all along the universe, all over the world. We're here. We unite here in one place on the MMA-holes. My name is Chris at the MMA-holes, and you're watching me live right now. How are you? Are you really not watching the World Series? I'm not. I have the hockey game on right over here, and maybe I'll switch over to the World Series. I don't know. I don't care. I'm a bitter Met fan, and I couldn't care less. I am pulling for Cleveland, though. I know I'm in the minority. I know a lot of Chicago people are pulling for Chicago because of their drought, but Cleveland has a little bit of a drought too, and I'm pulling for Cleveland. But each way, doesn't matter to me. May the best team win. I know Cleveland won the first. I know Chicago is winning currently. Let me double check. Here we go. Live. Here we go. I'm going to check. Chicago Cubs.
Chicago Cubs are leading Cleveland Indians 3-0 in the top of the fifth inning.
3-0 Chicago. So Chicago is bouncing back with a vengeance. 3-0. Opinions on Mets getting Tebow. Silly. It's so silly. It's a gimmick. It's to sell jerseys, and that's pretty much how that's what's going on with that. But enough of the Mets. The Mets are over with. Baseball is over with for me, but I hope one of these two teams wins, and I hope their drought ends. I'm watching the World Series because I'm from Chicago, and I'm legally obligated. That's from Zeph's side. Okay, well then, I hope your Cubs win. So we have a Chicago here, and I know Dan the Man is a he's a Cleveland guy. Yeah, he is. He's from Ohio. And it happens to be Dan the Man's birthday as well. If Dan the Man joins us on this broadcast, I actually have something special for Dan the Man. So if you guys see him in the chat, let him know that we all say happy birthday. And let me tell you something. The past 2 days have been a little crazy. Been a little nuts. Yesterday, we did the photo shoot. We've been talking about the photo shoot for a while. The Chris Weidman, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson photo shoot for a magazine. And it was freaking awesome. I was hired to do video work for it. It was the best. I had the best time. I got to interact with the guys. I have a ton of video. I have some interviews. I got to rile them up a little bit, go back and forth, and we got some cool reactions. So if Dan the Man comes in, I have something special for him. Special birthday present possibly from some of the UFC fighters. So stay tuned for that. Let's see. Cody Garbrandt, Dominic Cruz, 207. Excited? Is that breaking news right there? Is that a done deal for 207? I know that Cody Garbrandt was in the running for that. I know that was the case. I know Dominic Cruz wanted it, and it looks like that is happening, and I am pretty excited about that. TJ Dillashaw, I think, deserved it, but I'd rather see Cruz versus Cody Garbrandt. That's That's a home run. That is a freaking home run, those two going at it. So, hey, 207 is looking to be a great card. 206 is the funny one. 206 is the one that everyone is getting worried about because they're saying this whole, can Daniel Cormier hold it down with Rumble Johnson, which is a fantastic fight, but can they pull a card together around those guys? They need a little bit of help, and the help was rumored to be GSP, and not sure if that's going to happen. They said they wanted to drag him in against Michael Bisping, which would be an interesting matchup between the two of them. I mean, I think Bisping wants it because of that size advantage, and GSP is like, hey, why not? What the hell? Is Bisping really that good after he almost lost to a 46-year-old man? So I could see the allure of that, and in Canada, it would be a fantastic way to go. Canada, bring back St. Pierre. How could you beat that? I mean, that would be the perfect place for him to return. Do you think it's going to happen? Do you think they're going to string that together? Whoa, my text message. You guys ever see 22 Jump Street? It's pretty funny. My text message happens to be one of the lines from 22 Jump Street. There he goes. Tongue tie, Chris. It is 2-0 Boston over the Rangers. Maybe I should put the World Series on. GSP is a tease from Jim Lip. Probably. Yeah, I don't know if GSP wants to come back after that long break and then go up in weight. I mean, it's tempting to go for a belt, but here's the thing: do they hold that division ransom? I mean, like, if Bisping takes a fight against GSP, it would be fun to watch. But that division has waited with Dan Henderson, older Chris Weidman, and Luke Rockhold, and Jacare Silva, and the Soldier of God. Something has to come out of that. Someone needs a title shot out of those 4 guys, which is hard enough to make a decision there. And then you throw GSP in the mix, it just makes it a mess. So I can't see that happening. And yes, I do feel that that's a tease. It should be a tease. Now, another tease people are saying is Diaz. Nick Diaz might come back. Do you think Nick Diaz could get thrown onto that? Here's my notes. They're saying Bisping GSP, but it's not thinking that. But Diaz. What about Diaz? Do you think Diaz could be thrown into that mix of names over there? Diaz GSP? Or Diaz Bisping? What do you think? Would you like to see Nick Diaz? That would be kind of interesting. I feel like I'm kind of far away from you guys. Hold on. Let me fix that problem. Get nice and tight and close to you guys. More intimate. Here we go. Bink. There I am. Hey, I'm a little bit closer. Look at that. The magic of the MMA-HOLES. Can't wait to see Weidman fight again. Yeah, so I just edited the video I edited a behind-the-scenes video for the Chris Weidman photo shoot. This guy was freaking awesome. Let me talk a little bit about that. So me and my buddy Mike that jumps on to our show every once in a while, he's the one that works for this magazine company, and he hooked it up. And it was sick. We got there. I ran a camera with another guy, and we got to pull Weidman aside, pull Wonderboy aside, and these guys were talking trash. We got to bust chops and talk about future fights, steroids, all that fun stuff. And Weidman was such a cool dude, man, and he makes you really want to root for him. He's a New York guy, so of course we be pulling for him. But it just tops it off to see that he's a likable, relatable guy, and just super cool, Former champ and could be the champ again if everything goes right. We asked him if V-neck might. That's correct. Well, I have a V-neck today too. That's what happens when it's laundry time. I start pulling out the V-necks. But yes, V-neck Mike. V-neck Mike said he will be joining us. We will have V-neck Mike on the air, and he will be the one to announce when we'll have permission to release this behind-the-scenes video. But before that happens, we have some stuff for Dan the Man. I'm hoping he jumps in on this broadcast because we have some funny clips that I want to play live tonight for you guys, for Dan the Man. So hopefully he jumps in. But V-neck Mike is going to be coming in. He's going to be joining us. And he's going to be talking about future stuff. There's future events coming up with more fighters and post UFC 205 stuff where we can get some behind the scenes and hopefully get some more autographs, some more pictures, some more stuff for everybody, Now I got a question. I saw that the UFC 205 weigh-ins tickets went on sale. Now, there's no price on the tickets. They just went out. First come, first serve. Whatever you get those 2 seats. And then you have tickets to the event. I'm pretty sure it's sold out. It's gone. It's free tickets, so everyone jumped aboard. Did you guys jump in on that? I know I got 12 tickets. I got 12 tickets. I got on the floor, and I got in the 100 section, and a couple in the 200 section. But we have some tickets. So if you guys are going to be in the New York area for UFC 205, and you're going to be there for fight week, if you guys want to go to the weigh-ins and you don't have any tickets, or you have shit tickets and you want to sit down low, reach out to the MMA-holes, and we can meet you out front and give you some tickets to the event. You want to be at a weigh-in, especially when Conor McGregor is there. You want to be there, whether you like him or not. It is a fantastic, fantastic experience. You got the Olays going, you got everything. So it's basically a lot of that. It's a lot of that stuff. And there's going to be shenanigans. I think there's going to be a press conference before that as well. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal. It's fantastic. You go there, you have a couple of drinks, a little looped up, and have a little bit of fun. How could you beat that? You can't beat that with a stick. Yeah, so it's between periods with the Rangers. How are the Cubs doing? Are they still hanging in there? Still taking care of business? That's right. You're from Chicago. All right, so we'll be rooting for the Cubs tonight. Let's see how that works out. So that's that. Did you guys I did a broadcast on Friday night, okay? And it was a Bellator broadcast. I don't know if you guys watch Bellator. Bellator is the rival company of the UFC. It really doesn't stand a chance against the UFC, but Bellator is there. And it's got that gimmick with Chael Sonnen and Tito Ortiz. I don't know if you guys saw this, but that was like one of the biggest circuses I've seen in a long, long time. The freaking I like Chael Sonnen. I think he's a funny dude, but this was awkward. It was super awkward. It's super I'm just sitting there watching these two trash talk with each other and flexing, and it just didn't work. You know, maybe for Bellator it worked, but I didn't think it worked at all. Let me know if you saw that. So cringeworthy. The Cubs are up 4-0. Good for the Cubs. Good stuff, Cubbies. Yeah, maybe they'll pull it off tonight and tie up the series. Now, another thing that happened during this broadcast on Friday. Here I am. I'm sitting. I'm watching the fight. And there was a freaking ghost. There was a ghost that appeared. Well, didn't appear, but behind me, there were lights. I had a little, I was in a studio, and I had a little background. I had some lights there, a little ambiance, a little ambiance. Sit there, had a couple of cocktails, hanging out. And, dude, I'm telling you, if you didn't see this, go check this out. In the previous video, I had put links in the comments. You literally just click on a link. It'll take you right there. And I hear like a noise. The lights get pulled down. I turn around. A little freaked out. But I was calm, cool, and collective. Went on with the show, and that was that. But I watched it multiple times afterwards. Freaking weird. Really weird. And if you believe in ghosts, let me know. I don't really believe in ghosts, but I have to say it was a little creepy. A little bit. So I think I'm gonna change over to the Cubs. I'm gonna see what's going on over here. So over here I have my laptop, my trusty laptop. I trust this with my life. Laptop Pro Sports. I'm on Kodi right now. I don't know if you guys are aware of Kodi. It is a lovely software, and that's a ghost. Did you hear the ghost? The ghost laughs. I don't know if you. The hell was that? It was like a yodeling ghost.
I heard you talking about the ghost, so I was like, woo!
This is what I got to deal with. This is what I got to deal with. The ghost. The ghost is back. Yep, so that was the ghost. The ghost made an appearance again. 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2 with the ghost. Okay, let's check out. Let's see what these Cubs are. Let's see what they're doing. Oh, basketball's back too. How about that? I'm a Detroit Piston fan. If you guys are basketball fans, what team do you watch? I'm a Piston fan. A lot of people are like, how are you a Piston fan? I explained it on the last show. It's a Detroit thing. Have some family over there. And hardcore. Hard to the core. Okay, MLB. Cubbies, Cubs, Indians. World Series. Okay. And that is that. So what do you guys think? after these fights unfold, and the ghost is killing me. That ghost is so scary. Did you hear it? It's crazy. This place is haunted, for God's sakes. So the Weidman Romero, Rocco Jacare, that saga, the two fights between the four fighters. What do you think the outcome is going to be on that? I feel that Weidman has to be the top dog in that little situation to get the fight. But when I asked Weidman yesterday, he said that he feels he deserves it. He feels that Henderson did not deserve the last fight. He was a 46-year-old man, stated a losing record. The ghost is here. The ghost is here again. Show the ghost. Come on. The ghost can't see. The ghost is here. Just don't knock down my backdrop because it's beautiful. Okay, the ghost is coming in. I'm going to make way for the ghost. Watch your step. Oh, you're taking down the backdrop, Chris. I want to see the ghost. The ghost. Yeah, that just happened again. The ghost, if you guys, thumbs up if you like the ghost. If you want the ghost to make more appearances on the MMA-holes. That's the ghost.
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's the ghost. You ask for the ghost and the ghost comes. The ghost appears. It's that simple. The ghost is laughing. The ghost is crying with laughter. Thank you for the thumbs up. People love the ghost. Everyone loves the ghost. Oh, God. Yeah. I like the ghost snort. Oh, God. Yeah, you can't make this up. The MMA-holes, we have apparitions, we have MMA fans, we have all sorts of things. Now, where is Dan the Man? He better come in. I know his team is playing, but he better stop him for 2 seconds because we have a special video for him. No thanks. It says, do you want to remove ads? I don't know why it's asking me that. So back to the I'm snoring now. All right. So back to the Weidman. Who's Weidman fighting again? Oh, what? Oh, God. Back to the Weidman Romero fight. He made some steroid comments and stuff like that about Yoel. I think everyone knows, if you've heard a Weidman interview, you know how he feels about steroids, and he basically said it how it was. I think he deserves a shot. And what Weidman said yesterday was that if he doesn't perform right, he understands that he doesn't deserve the fight. But he says he will perform right. He even gave a guarantee yesterday. He goes, put your money on Chris Weidman. Those were his words, his exact words. So very, very adamant about it. I could also tell you this, too. I spoke to Stephen Thompson, okay? And this guy is like the coolest dude, real nice dude. And we were talking about a bunch of things. And, of course, who do you got to talk about? You got to ask about the big mouth. You got to ask about the notorious one.
You're going to wrap one on one shoulder, I'm going to wrap the other on the other shoulder, and you're going to need a fucking army to come take them belts off me.
I had to ask him about that because he was sitting there, he was laughing, this and that. And I was curious what he thought about Conor McGregor. And I asked him, when you beat Tyron Woodley on UFC 205, and you are that champ. Oh, here is Michael. Welcome, Michael. Michael, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I am good. I'm good. Let me just adjust the volume a little bit. I was just talking about hold on a second. I was just talking about Wonderboy and how we brought up the whole McGregor thing. And I was saying how we did bring up, wait, you're a little bit hot. Let me just lower you a little bit. Okay. Talk to me, Mike.
Hey, what's up?
All right. I see Powerhouse is here. Oh, shit. Podcast time for the edible. What's up, Powerhouse? What's going on? Yeah, so basically I was talking about Wonderboy saying when he beats Tyron Woodley, because it's a done deal, right, Mike? It's a done deal?
Done deal.
Done deal. You heard it here. When it happens, would he take a fight with Conor McGregor? Now, everyone knows the answer. Of course he would take a fight with Conor McGregor. Oh, Mike, you missed it. The ghost. So on Friday's show, we had a ghost that visited, and the ghost actually physically made an appearance today. What do you think about that?
Where's the ghost? Let me see.
The ghost came earlier. The people in the comments saw the ghost. The ghost literally walked. The ghost is right here where my hand is. Right, didn't get cut on the cage. Got caught a little bit on the backdrop, but the ghost came in, and the ghost was yodeling. Woo! Now, Mike, there's no Dan the Man right now, and if Dan the Man doesn't come, we can't play the special message for him. Like, what kind of shit is this?
Yeah, I'm gonna refresh because you're moving a little slow for me. It's a little delayed.
Okay. In the chat, if I'm moving slow, let me know. So Powerhouse has Woodley over Wonderboy. I can't argue it because the way Woodley looked on that last fight against Robbie Lawler, that was all sorts of craziness, man. Woodley looked fantastic. He looked strong. He looked fast. He looked like he could have fought 5 rounds with no problem. And that power was there. It was consistent. And the way he put Robbie Lawler away was very impressive. So I could see how Woodley could win that fight. But after meeting Wonderboy yesterday, I gotta say, whoop, Mike is super loud again. Hold on.
I'm loud. I'm talking.
Yeah, hold on. No, all the noise is coming in really loud. Hold on. Okay, how's that? All righty. Say something, Mike?
Go.
All right, cool. All right, guys, let us know how the volumes are. I'm just, because he was coming in hot on my headphones, I just want to know, can you hear me good? Can you hear Mike good? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, so Powerhouse has Woodley over Wonderboy. Mike, what do you feel about this?
I'm trying to fix my levels now. Hold on one second. You might have to ask that question one more time because I'm having some technical issues on my side. So I'm moving real slow. I don't know why. Real slow.
Real slow.
Yeah.
All right, so Zeph Side says the audio is fine. Clark Kent, it's good. What's up, Clark Kent? Clark Kent says it's good. So the chat's good. We just got to iron out our difficulties here. Shouldn't be a problem.
All right, I think I might be good. Let's see. And try this one more time. Let's see. Can you see me okay?
I see you good. I hear you good.
All right. Close this out here. I'm going to close down some applications here, make sure I'm good. And
the MMA-HOLES. You're seeing it unfold in person. 5-0 Chicago.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Okay, I look like I'm good now.
Okay. So I had the Ranger game on. I got yelled at in the chat, so I put the Cubs on just for the hell of it. They made me feel like I was missing something, so I threw it on. Yeah. In the chat, who do you got, Cubs or Cleveland? Let me know. We know there's a Chicago fan in the house. Let me know what else you guys have. So anyway, back to Wonderboy and Woodley. A lot of cool stuff. So basically, I was explaining in the beginning of the show when we ran into these two guys, super cool guys, and the behind-the-scenes stuff is really neat. The way they spoke in depth about some previous fights, what they felt on future fights, and it's going to be awesome for you guys to see this in a future video. So now, while Mike is here, let's ask Mike, when would these videos be allowed to be aired on the MMA-HOLES? Mike's going to give you a date and maybe some more information.
Oh, sorry about that. It looks like anything after November 23rd. So we have to kind of take into consideration that this is for a specific publication, and there are rights that we have to abide by before they can be released to the public. So we have to give certain news outlets and media outlets and websites the access to the videos in advance. Now, that doesn't mean all the videos have to be embargoed, but a few of them are going to have to be restricted for use. But we can talk about it, and we can kind of, at least elaborate on what we heard, some of the news, some of the buzz, some of the shit talking, which is really cool stuff that we got, to really, engage yesterday and grasp from the two fighters. But within the next week or two, you'll see, more like 2 weeks, you'll see some of these exclusive sound bites. But however, there are some things I did share with Chris, and these are some of the video clips I took exclusively. So we may be able to play with those a little bit, the ones I sent you on the Google Drive earlier.
Oh, okay. So those videos we'd be allowed to show?
Maybe sometime, I think, after we release the initial cover story. So probably for next Wednesday's podcast, we can release them.
Okay. All right, good. Yeah. So there you go. So we do have some cell phone footage that we can give you guys. There is a full edited background behind the scenes of the photo shoot, which is freaking awesome. It's funny. The guys are joking around. We get to pull them aside, talk to them. A lot of cool stuff. They're in the cage together. Matt Sarah's there. Jim Norton's there. Really, really cool stuff. So, guys, seriously, stay subscribed. Give those thumbs up. And the future looks bright. A lot of cool stuff. There's some future events and cool things happening. I also said, Mike, the weigh-ins. You're coming to the weigh-ins with us, correct?
I will be there. I will make sure that I'm at work that day so I can leave right after, meet you right at MSG. I'll be there. We have to get what we can get, man. It's going to be a busy weekend, but we're going to go. All
right, so there we go. We're going to go to the weigh-ins. And like I said, we have right now, I think we have like 12 tickets to this thing. So we're going to have our friends going. There's going to be some extra tickets. MMA-holes. If you're in the NY area on Friday, hit us up. We will have some extra tickets to the weigh-ins, and you guys can join us. Zeph side, Jim Norton. Wow. Is that a sarcastic wow or a real wow? Because it was kind of cool. He's a funny dude. Very Mike, you have a story about Jim Norton? How funny was that cursing, well, sort of cursing story?
So keep in mind is that listen, it's no secret. If anybody has followed Wonderboy or Chris Weidman or even myself, again, Instagram, Mike Capace 1209. You'll be able to find me. I took some cool shots yesterday at the Photoshoot. So you'll be able to see the magazine that we're talking about. So we keep a pretty sophisticated profile. This is the first time we're doing something like this. We work in a realm of really luxury kind of lifestyle content. But this is the first time knowing that UFC is coming to New York and the big deal and the hype around it and the exclusivity that we are able to gain from it has been something we want to do differently. So, of course, when you're looking at, Jim Norton and Matt Serra, they're funny guys. You watch their podcast, they're very boisterous and very loud and comedic. So the first thing around, which I thought was a funny story, you may not see it the same way we do, but we were there live. And you have, just picture a panel of 4 people. You got Chris Weidman on the end. You got Wonderboy right next to him. And you got Jim Norton and Matt Serra towards the far end of the room. And Weidman, very humble. I'm a middleweight fighter. You got Wonderboy. I'm a welterweight fighter. They're doing the introductions. And then you got Jim Norton. Hi, I'm Jim Norton, and I'm a pussy. And that's how he introduces himself. And our editor's like, oh, my God, he can't say that because this was all getting transcribed for a magazine and for the websites, etc. And then Matt Serra jumps in and is like, oh, and I'm the pussy's friend. So it's kind of funny. If you know them, you watch the podcast, you kind of get the humor. They kind of subdued it after that. It was good. It was entertaining. But we got to really learn a lot what these two guys do. Whether funny, not funny, serious, not serious, these are guys that will have heart. You have two fighters that really are, I felt, at least in my perspective, are humble, are hungry, that get the sport. They have the heart that I believe is going to really bring them to that next level. I think they're going to conquer both their matches, despite size differences, steroids, whatever you want to say, Woodley's size, Wonderboy size. These guys have heart, and I can see that that's going to overpower these two matches. I think Weidman's going to come in. He's predicting a second-round knockout or submission. I think that's very possible. It's going to happen. And I think Wonderboy is going to dominate. Just my guess. I know I'm talking about a lot, but I figured I'd throw it out there.
There you go. There you go. You hear it from the horse's mouth. Now, if you guys don't follow our Facebook page or our Twitter page, shame. That's Game of Thrones right there. But shame on you guys. But you're lucky. It's your lucky day because what I'm going to do is take you down to the Facebook page, the MMA-HOLE page. I'm going to present this to everybody. Check this out. Hey, who is this guy crawling into the octagon? Well, there he goes. Look at that guy. Look at him go. There he is. There he goes. Shake it out. And there you go. See, oh, there he goes again. Whoop. That guy is crazy. That's a crazy man. Check this out over here. We got the boys with the Wonderboy. Chris Weidman. We got Mike, me, Chris, and we got Stephen Thompson. How cool is that, guys? Pretty cool. We think it's cool. All right, let's get out of there. And we got some cool stuff. And you say Jim Norton? Well, there he is. Jim Norton. There he is. Matt Serra. There he is. Cool dudes. And there's the coolest guy right there, Chris. We got a lot more stuff for you guys. Check it out, man. Check out our Facebook page. It's at the MMA-Holes. Just throw a like on there, and then we could talk outside of the YouTube world as well. Keep you guys posted. It's cool stuff, man. I watched the video multiple times, the behind-the-scenes stuff. I just love it. I can't get enough of it. It's just the coolest thing. seeing these guys stripped down and just like normal dudes is pretty cool. You know, all oiled up. Mike liked that they were oiled up, right?
I did. Just Chris, a little business talk right now that I have you on the line is the other videographer that was there yesterday just emailed you some stuff that there's a bunch of files that are omitted. I guess he's looking in sequential order and numbers that might have not made the Dropbox. So just double check later when you sign off.
So the files that were omitted were they were garbage files. They were literally like 2 seconds. Like if I hit record by accident, it just went. Okay.
I'll let him know that. All right, perfect. Thank you.
Those files are that. All the files are uploaded. Now you have the end files too. Well, he'll find out that the podcast itself doesn't have all the video from my camera, but everything else is on there. So that's that.
All right.
And there's Jesus Christ is here. Lucky Chris. Yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. And that wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for Mike. So we all say thank you to Mike. We say thank you.
This is the first of many. This is a new type of audience we're trying to engage. Looking forward to many more. What's exciting, and unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be there because I'll be traveling, but Chris may have the opportunity to go to our event. And what's going to be cool about that is that Wonderboy and Weidman are going to be hosting this event. The dates to be determined at this point, but it's going to come around the next New York fight card in Albany. So it looks like there's a chance that both Wonderboy and Weidman, as well as the agency that's supporting these fighters, can bring some of the Albany card fighters to this event. So Chris might have the opportunity to grab some more content, grab some more videos. And I think this is going to open up a door for kind of what we want to do as a business with engaging a UFC audience. And we all know, and listen, I'm not the first one to say it, it's the fastest growing sport right now in the world. And, you know, Weidman and Wonderboy put it really well yesterday. This is global. This is not, you know, just watching, you know, a baseball game, which, you know, popular here, maybe Cuba, maybe Japan, but you're not getting that popularity, you know, out in the UK or in, you know, other parts of the world. So this is a sport that's global. And to really have this type of access and getting two really fantastic fighters to really engage with us and hopefully to continue that momentum is huge. So we're looking for that next step.
So how cool is it that this is how widespread the mixed martial arts universe is? It's basically just spreading into all different magazines and media, and people are talking about it that you would never think of talking about, that would be talking about it. So what do you guys think in the comments? Do you think that it kind of sucks that they're selling out, or do you think it's kind of cool that they're expanding and becoming so huge? I mean, this MSG thing is a big deal. Big deal. It's gonna be the longest UFC fight. It's gonna be probably the most expensive pay-per-view. 3 title fights going crazy late in the morning. I mean, it's just gonna be bonkers. And the fact that it's so big, what do you guys think about that? Do you think that it's that kind of sucks? My MMA, my UFC, now, you know, Joe Smo's talking about it, and these executives are talking about it, or do you think it's kind of cool that it's all over the place and plastered all over the media and everything like that? I think it's pretty cool. I kind of like it.
So where's Dan the Man? He didn't come in yet?
So no Dan the Man. How are we going to play this video without Dan the Man? How are we going to do this? I mean, the Ghost came. I wish we could. I think you can rewind the video. I don't know when the Ghost came in, but freaking hilarious. I can't say who the Ghost is, but the Ghost went, ooh. That's what the Ghost sounded like when the Ghost walked in.
Nice.
Yeah, so no Dan the Man. And so Jay said he might come in. He said he might join us as well. So that'd be kind of cool if Jay joins us. What else we got here? And there's also none of this guy. I don't know where this guy is. This guy, we haven't seen him in a while. I don't know. He's not here. He's on our text, but he's not answering us. We don't know where he is. Have you seen this man? Have you seen this man? Have you seen?
Good.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. Where's John? Where's the diapers? We need it on a Wednesday. This would be 2 shows in a row with no John. Need John. No Joey Mouth either. Where's Joey Mouth tonight? Interesting. You know what it is? You got Chicago, you got Cleveland, you got the World Series. So I totally understand. But hey, multitask. You can watch the MMA-holes, and the World Series is right here. Right over there. And it's 5-0 Chicago. Yes, that's how that works. Mike, where do you think John is? Do you think he's around, or you think he's boycotting the MMA-holes?
But we don't know where. The mystery. It's a mystery.
The mystery of John. Well, we'll find out. We're going to get to the bottom of this, and we're going to let you guys know. Do you guys miss John? Do you miss John? Do you miss the diapers in the background? Let me know in the comments. The silver alert.
I was actually going to call that out one time, and I always say it, and I'm not going to do it because, yeah, you know, the diapers in the background. What do you see over here? You see a beautiful wall. That's what you see. You see a wall of my house. I don't have a cool fence like Chris has. I don't have that. One day I will. I'll have my green screen set up. I'll have a fine. Maybe I'll have Wonderboy over here. Maybe I'll have Weidman. Maybe I'll have the whole crew hugging me. Whatever it is, you know. But I'll try to compete.
The best is
we have a special guest here. A special guest has arrived, and he's here. And here he comes. That's Peanut.
Peanut. Well, John's not here, so Peanut is the next best thing, right?
And Peanut dances.
There he is, Peanut. So Jesus Christ says, silver alert. The silver alert is out for this man. The silver the silver alert is out. If you've seen this man, report him back to the MMA-holes, please. We need him here. He needs to be part of the show. This is ridiculous. Anyway. So, Mike, what do you think about this 206 card? I was talking about that as well before you came in. A lot of rumors with GSP. GSP jumping on the card against Bisping. Bisping wants it. He says on short rest, he wants to fight GSP. He says, do it for Canada. And I kind of see why Bisping would do that.
So I'm pulling my app right now. I want to read about this right now because I have to be honest here. The last few weeks of work have been a little crazy. So I want to see what's going on about 206. So fill me in a little bit more. So Bisping and GSP. So GSP, is he rumored to come back at this point? Do we think it's probable?
Yeah, so GSP just ironed everything out with Dana. He made everything fine. They were cool. They went to dinner. Everything's good. And then Bisping went out, threw it out there, and was like, I want to fight him. That's who he wants to fight.
I mean, all things considered, he got pretty banged up against the Henderson fight. So I'm kind of giving him credit if he's able to come back and, conquer that fight. But when is that? That's in January?
Yeah, that's no, the Bisping, the 206 is before the yeah, so it's late November, I think.
Late November, early December, right? Okay, before Rousey. Yeah, because Rousey's 207, and that's also Cruz and what's his face and Cody, right?
Correct. Cruz and Garbrandt. I'm going to pull it up right now. UFC 206 fight card. We're going to see who we have right now, live and in full effect, guys. Here we hold on. Go. There it is. That's not it. Well, it sort of is. UFC 206. Let's go check it out. Cormier versus Rumble, which is a good one. That's a good fight.
There we go. All right.
Okay, so I
feel bad for Cormier if GSP comes in.
Well, no, if GSP comes in, that's great for Cormier because he'll be the co-main. Yeah. And Cormier would make a lot more money from that. So
but talking about overshadowing, I just think that's going to be, it's going to be a little bit of a. I mean, maybe Cormier's cool with it. I think it'd be a little bit of an FU, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it would worry him because basically it's going to come down to the money, and he's going to be getting a boatload if GSP comes in on that card. So I don't think it'd be a problem. There's problems now selling seats and stuff like that because who do you have on this card? I mean, the Holloway Pettis one is a awesome fight. That's a great one. That's a nice little addition, so that helps out. But where's the Canadian love over there? There's no Canadian love.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me put this present to everyone so we could both check it out. Okay, so I'm assuming we have a Canadian over here. It looks like the Trouble from Canada right over there is fighting a Shadow. What do you think? Who do you think's gonna win, the Shadow or the Trouble?
The Shadow's good. So I've seen the Shadow win a few. I'm going to put a bullshit right to this one. No.
Who do you guys have, Trouble or Shadow?
You're the expression. You can't fight your own shadow.
The Trouble.
But Valerie Letourneau can.
So, yeah, Valerie's a tough chick, and she's from Canada. So, okay. So you mean to tell me that Valerie is going to be the number 9 fighter, is going to be the draw for Canada? Tough. It's tough. It's a tough sell. Cormier Johnson's going to be a great fight. You need a big Canadian name in there. Now, you do have Canadians. If you look throughout the card, you do have Canadians here. And I'm sure you have some good fights. Like the Henderson-Bisping fight, that card wasn't super stacked. It's top heavy with the co-main and main. and then the rest looked like it sucked. And it happened to be like one of the coolest cards. That card, almost every single fight was a finish. You can't beat it. So a lot of times these cards, you know, it doesn't look great on paper, but turns out to be a great fight card. So this could be a great card, but you got UFC 207, you got UFC 205 that are monsters, that are turning into 2 monster cards. It would be nice if they inserted someone, possibly a Nick Diaz, possibly a Chris, possibly me versus Nick Diaz. Oh, so
they're still saying, just when I'm reading, Chris, like I might have missed it, but you did read, but it looks like that they're still saying right now, at least Dana White, that the fight with GSP is not happening, but there is negotiation. I don't know if it's just to kind of continue the hype, or are they saying it's not going to happen with Bisping?
Yeah, you know, but Dana White has been guilty of saying that before. A lot of people have been saying that. Like he's like, the fight's not going to happen, and boom, last minute he just pulls it out. I don't think GSP wants to do that fight just because, you know, going up in weight, you know, after that long break and then going up in weight and fighting. I mean, it's great that the title is there, but I don't know after that long of a break if you would want to come back and fight a bigger man. I don't know if that's the smartest of moves. So I don't think GSP wants to do it. Plus, I don't think the money is quite there yet because the tickets, they're not selling that many tickets, so the money is not there. So Bisping was like, hey, take the pay cut and do it for Canada. That was like one of his things. So I don't know. It's just not smart. The whole thing's not smart. It's a fun fight to watch, but it's not smart for the division. It's not fart. 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 It's not smart for GSP. It's just not can't see that happening. So who could be the guy? Who could be that co-main that will slip right in there? Holloway Pettis is a fun fight to watch. Is Pettis going to have trouble making weight again? I mean, that was a tough cut for him, but he claims that he wants to do it. So who would you have in that fight? If you just look through this card, I mean, just real quick, the Holloway Pettis fight, that's an interesting pick, man. Like, who would you take in this fight? This would be a tough one to pick because Holloway is just a beast, man. He's just so freaking good. And then Pettis, you know, coming down in weight to fight him should make for a pretty damn interesting fight. Who do you think would have an edge in this fight? Do you think the guy coming down in weight, former champ, or do you think Holloway, who's just hot as hell? What do you think, Mike?
You know what? I'm gonna have to go Holloway. Just gut. Last couple fights, though he looks good. I'm gonna go to Holloway on this one. Anthony Pettis hasn't been too good for me lately.
Yeah, Pettis came in on 145 and looked okay. But Holloway's just good. He's really good. Took McGregor the distance.
And he's blessed.
He is blessed. Let's check out Holloway just for poops and giggles. For poops and giggles, guys. Look at all I do is win, and check it out, guys. Guys, no joke. Last loss, the notorious one, Conor McGregor. There he is. He lost to Bermudas too. I forgot about that in 2013. Look at this guy. Not many blemishes on his record. He's gotten the shaft too many times. It's time. He's due. He's due for that fight. So this is a big one for him. If he wins, the sky is the limit. Let's check out Pettis real quick. Now, you know, Pettis, you know, he has some blemishes in his record, and then he dropped weight. So here we go. Here we go. There he is. Pettis. Okay, he won his last one at 145. And then here are the losses, the 3 losses. Melendez fight was awesome. Henderson fight, great fight. But yeah, you got the 3 losses over here. And then he's like, okay, I'm going down in weight. So that's what he did, and he won that fight. So maybe he found a home. Do you think Pettis found a home at 145? Is this where he belongs?
Possible.
Yo, where is Dan the Man? Where is this guy? We got a birthday present for the kid. Blow your freaking candles and get over here. Oh, look, the ghost is in the chat, Mike. If you have the
Jane Doe.
Yeah, the ghost is there. Is it? If you're just coming in now, there was a ghost on Friday night, pulled down my lights, and it was pretty funny. It's pretty funny. I turned around. I was a little creeped out. Didn't show it. Didn't skip a beat. Went on with the show. Then today, The ghost walks in and scares everyone in the chat. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing, and we're not even drinking. 5-0 still. Chicago is 5-0. Chicago's looking good, looking strong. So that's that. Okay, Mike, did you get a chance to see the sewn-in? What's it called? Tito Ortiz. I'm not sure if you really follow much Bellator.
I do not.
When you get a chance, when this is over, when you do get a chance, make sure that you check that out. Go on YouTube and check out their trash talk between the two. It's highly amusing. But we're gonna move on from that since you didn't see it. And Bigfoot Silva is gone from the UFC. Bigfoot, the guy with the big foot on his back. Do you think he's going to be going to Bellator, or do you think he's done? What do you think? Bigfoot Silva. Bigfoot had a series of traumatizing losses. Punched in that big head, kicked in that big head, a lot of concussions, this and that, and just hasn't had a good run. And the UFC was like, we're parting ways. See you later. You can't fight anymore. That's it. Adios. But does Bellator give him another shot? Does another organization give him a shot? Does he want to fight anymore? I don't know. He might have some gas left. I was watching the Luke Thomas show. Fuck Luke Thomas. I was watching his show, and he was saying that he thinks maybe with a lesser organization, lower level fighters, maybe he would have a better shot if he was to continue fighting and go to a Bellator-ish or some sort of other organization. But I'm curious. I don't know if Bigfoot is going to be Bigfoot's going to be back. He hasn't looked good. Not look good at all. Bigfoot Silva. Here we go. I'm going to pull him up because that's what I do. Antonio Bigfoot Silva. Oh, here we go. Antonio Bigfoot Silva signs to fight undefeated prospect in Russia. Well, there you go. Okay. How about that, Mike? Look at that.
Like Rocky IV.
Yes. He looks like Rocky, too. Like he looks actually just like Stallone, right?
He does. Like Stallone and President Obama and Jay Leno had a baby.
Stallone, Obama, and Leno all together morphed into one face. Actually, I could see the Obama. I could totally see that.
I think the three of them combined. Jay Leno was in that menage a trois somewhere. You know, he's got in there somehow. I don't know about the Stallone. I'll give you, I think Obama, Leno. There's someone I see there I'm missing. I just can't really get. I don't know. I'm looking at this picture. There's someone in there that I can see. I just can't think of the name.
I think I figured it out.
Who?
I think it's you.
You're right. It's me.
Yeah, I think
we have the same hairdo.
Yeah, I definitely see it. I see it. Obama, Leno, and you together.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks. I have no idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Leno and Obama. Had a baby.
All right, there you go. I think it's pretty accurate. And yeah, it looks like that's what he's doing, huh? He signs to fight undefeated prospect. All right, let's see where is this undefeated prospect? The 37-year-old has lost 3 straight fights and 5 of his last picks. And here is the MMA Hour. They're pretty good over there. Enough advertisements for the MMA Hour because you're on the MMA-HOLES right now. And that's what is up. Glenn Allen, what's up, my man? Jay's chin. You see that, right? I think Mike was pretty on board with that. With the Obama and Jay Leno morphed together. They smushed and made a baby MMA fighter. Oh, God. Where is this guy? Where is he? Where is this man? Have you seen this man? If you have, report him back to the MMA-HOLES. We need to find him immediately and have him join our conversations. We need him. No Joey Mouth, too. How about that? Joey Mouth's taking a breather. It's all right. So, Mike, I'm going to get a little off topic right now. There's a woman called Carrie. She's on YouTube. It's called The Carrie Show. Yep. Trust me, you need to find her YouTube page. You need to subscribe to her. You'll be highly amused.
Can't wait.
Actually, if maybe she's watching. You never know. She could be watching. But if you want to know, here we go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna share you guys. Okay, there it is. Now Carrie is right over here. I'm gonna see my mouse right now. Do you see the mouse?
Yeah.
Okay, the mouse is gonna take you to her. There she is, right over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who she is.
Yeah, she's got the birthday crown on. You guys need to subscribe to Carrie's channel. All right.
That's she's my ex-girlfriend.
She's what?
My ex-girlfriend.
Your ex-girlfriend? Oh, yeah. Actually, there was an ex-girlfriend named Carol. Look at that. So So what do you guys think about the Faber retirement? Which it doesn't sound like it's 100% going to happen, but he claims that after his fight with Pickett, that's a wrap. Faber's out. How do you feel about that, Mike? Do you think it's his time to say goodbye, or
after the last 3, I would say it's time. It's been a good ride. He's got that nice big cleft chin that could take him into the future. He's good. He's good. We have a look like twins. Me and Faber. Cleft fingers. Yeah. Sorry, we're a little giddy today, but yeah, I think he's done.
That's it. That's a wrap. Uriah Faber is done. Finito. I think so too. Goes out with a bang against Pickett, who throws super hard. Let's see. That's a fight night, correct?
Yeah. Listen, Chris, I need a few minutes to pause. I have to do something, so I'll be on. Give me like 10.
Okay. Do what you got to do and live in color. Okay, there goes Mike. Mike is getting 10. Maybe he'll find John and bring him to our broadcast. We need to find John. So let's see. Fight night. I think it's Utah, right? I'm pretty sure. Fight night. Oh, it's the Paige Van Zandt. Paige Van Zandt. Next fight is Paige Van Zandt. MMA. UFC on Fox. 22. Oh, it's on regular Fox. It's on regular TV. What do you guys think about that? UFC on Fox. 2-2. The Hottie versus Hottie. 22. There it is. Oh, Cleveland's back in the game. How about that? 5-1. Interesting. And the plot thickens. Dun, dun, dun. The Karate Hate. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go on the Sure Dog. I'm going to broadcast to everybody. And look at my cage. It's back. It's back every week. So I forgot to tell you, when Mike came over, Mike came by before our job. He came by. He was checking out a couple things, and he literally, this is a funny story. He comes into my back room, and he goes, "Where's the fence?" Where is the fence? Where is the fence? He was looking for the fence. He couldn't find the fence. Just going to leave it at that. Where is the fence? So he didn't find the fence. Not at all. Where is Dan the Man? That's the question. Where is Dan the Man? I have 2 clips that I need to play for Dan. He better show up. Okay, here we go. For everybody, the Karate Hottie versus Paige Van Zandt. There you go. There's the fight card on Sure Dog. 7-2-0, 13-4-0. The Hottie's been out for a little while. How long, you ask? Oh, there's those beautiful pink boots. She's a good fighter, man. She's fun to watch. Here we go. She's been out for a little bit. She's been out since 2015, July 12th of 2015. The Hottie's been out. She's been gone, out of action, but she's back, and she's better than ever. But check out her record, man. Not many blemishes. Couple of losses, but not much. The Karate Hottie is a pretty damn good fighter, and I think this is a big fight for her. This is a, some could say that this fight could be, the 2 pretty girls, let's throw them on the main card and get ratings, and that's probably the case. That's probably what's going to happen, because I'm going to watch, because they're both pretty. They're pretty girls, and they're fun fighters, so why not? It's a good recipe. You got the Faber versus Brad Pickett, okay? And then check it out, guys. Sage Northcutt versus Mickey Gall. Check that puppy out. Not a bad card. We got Mike Perry versus Alan Juban. Not bad for a Fox card. What the hell? I'd watch it, right? What do you guys think? Are you watching that fight? I'm going to watch. I know that. But so the Sage Northcutt thing, that's actually pretty funny. Let's talk about it. Sage Northcutt. I asked Wonderboy Thompson yesterday. I asked him, Mr. Thompson, what do you think about Tyron Woodley bringing in Wonderboy as a bringing in Sage Northcutt as a Wonderboy clone, as to mimic your style? And he laughed. He thought it was hilarious. He goes, that guy fights nothing like me. Do you guys think that Sage Northcutt would be a good guy to bring in to mimic Wonderboy? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious about that, because I thought the same thing. When I saw Sage Northcutt, he just seemed like he had a totally different style. And, he doesn't have much, time under the belt. So it's, it's tough to get an accurate, read on him. He is a karate guy, and Wonderboy is a karate guy, but Sage likes to bring it down to the floor a lot. And Wonderboy is not about the floor. He's about being up, being nimble, being fast, and sticking and moving and kicking and moving. So that's what Wonderboy is about. So it's funny to watch Wonderboy just laugh and think it's hilarious about that. So, Okay. Here we go. Jay's Chin. All right. Powerhouse's Faber should definitely beat Pickett. Yeah, you would hope so. Faber, he hasn't been too lucky in his last couple of fights. You would think he would go out and beat Pickett. You would think he would sub him for sure. Pickett hits hard, but Faber's got that chin. He's got that cleft chin that has power and absorbs a lot of punches. And I think if I had to put money on the fight, Faber would be the one. Powerhouse. Okay. One Smurf less. That's from Jesus Christ. One Smurf less. He is a little guy, right? So a lot of people say, I haven't gotten a chance to meet him yet. I met some of the little guys. Matt Sarah. He is a short dude too, very short guy, but stocky, real stocky dude. And I'm sure he would mess me up bad. But Matt Sarah is a funny dude too. Once you see that video, you'll have a couple of good laughs at him. He's a funny guy. Let's see. One Smurf last. That's pretty funny. No offense. Is he slow? No of. There's Jane Doe coming in with the zingers. All right, Powerhouse does have a different style. Okay. But he still should be, hold on, it's a little far away. All right. But he should still be able to give some the same looks if they ask him to. Yeah, I guess, for speed and everything like that. And I guess his stance and stuff like that, he is quick. He is unpredictable. So I guess I could see that. But, man, asking him, he thought it was silly. He thought it made no sense. And then he just laughed off the comments about what Woodley said about something about his father running the game for him and this and that and taking some shots. He said that's why everyone at the Garden was booing Woodley. I don't know if that's the reason why they were booing Woodley. I just think they were just being scooches, man. I just think they were busting chops. I think that's what they were doing. Woodley, he hasn't done anything wrong. He actually has been a fairly good champ. He's been a likable guy. He's been saying all the right things. So as of a champ, I don't think he's a bad guy to like. But there's just something I feel there's something missing from him as a champ. Maybe he needs a couple of defenses to really develop his personality as a champ. But I just feel like there's something lacking from him. He doesn't have to be an outrageous character. He could be a low-key character. But I just feel like there's just something not there. Maybe another big victory by Woodley will put him in a different a level right now. But this is an interesting fight. It really is. Wonderboy, he's only lost once, and it's to Matt Brown. And Matt Brown he's a badass. He was even a bigger badass back in the day. So to lose to him, that's pretty interesting. You know what? Let's go on to UFC.com. Let's go up to Wonderboy. Check out his stuff. Wonderboy. UFC. Stephen Thompson. Let's check him out. Real cool dude, this Wonderboy. And he also gave the history of his name, Wonderboy, which is an interesting one. We'll keep you posted on that. Wonderboy finally gets a title fight. Yeah, Wonderboy deserved this title fight. I think that was a well-deserved one. I think they put the right name there. And it would be interesting if McGregor did win at 155. I kind of feel that McGregor would make that, be like, let's go for that 170. But Wonderboy says he's not big enough, and it would be a big mistake. Do you guys think it would be a mistake? First of all, would you like to see a McGregor Wonderboy fight if it even happens? If McGregor, it needs two things to happen. It needs a lot of things to fall into place. It needs McGregor to win, and it needs Wonderboy to win. So that's a tough task right there. They both have their hands full big time with those situations. So if that does happen, hypothetically speaking, what do you think? Do you think that that would fall together? Do you think that'd be a good fight, a fun fight? Do you think it'd be a fair fight? Let me know in the comments what you think. Wonderboy. He said, Wonderboy said that Stephen Thompson said that his father even calls him the WB, Wonderboy. He got the name at 15 years old. Wonderboy, Stephen Thompson, real nice dude. Okay, here we go. Check it out. Check it out. Wonderboy. Ranger score too. I need to know what my Rangers are doing. Okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Right. It's nice and quiet here. It's quiet. It's romantic. We're hanging out. There's no Joey Mouth. Joey Mouth comes in with a loud thunder. Do you guys miss Joey Mouth? Let us know. Cool cat. Cool guy. Informative. And a good fit to the MMA-holes. So I got to say, I'm freaking excited. I'm very excited about this 205. I have some problems where I might be working some of the for some of the fight. I will be able to catch the fight in some bits and pieces. That's going to kind of suck, but the future is bright. We're going to meet a bunch more fighters and a lot more things are happening. And I can't wait for this stuff. I don't get excited to meet a celebrity, like a movie star or anything, or a singer. I don't care. Well, Metallica I care about. They're kind of cool. To me, at least. They're real to me. But MMA fighters are awesome because they're down to earth and it's just basically all I watch. I'm obsessed. There's something wrong with me. Wonderboy, Stephen Thompson highlights. What was I doing? I got sidetracked for a second. So that's that. So it's a little bit of a lull in the UFC world, in the MMA world. You know, you basically got Bellator right now. That is, it's pretty consistent. Each week has some fights going on. What do you guys think of Bellator? What are your opinions of this Bellator? If you look at our next fight in Bellator, it's Friday night, November 4th. And I'll pull it up on the screen like that. Bang, bang, boom, boom, boom. There it is. Now, this is kind of cool. Whoa. They're just flashing things across. No, I didn't ask. That's November 11th. Why are they doing this to me? Let's go back. Let's go back in time. Bellator. Dun, dun. There it is. Yeah, so November 4th. This is going to be good. I mean, Phil Davis he has his hands full with McGarry. McGarry is a big man, big, strong man that can beat some ass. Actually, this fight might not be bad at all. Bellator, this is the interesting thing about Bellator. If you watch the last Bellator fight, they were all finishes, right? The main card was finish, finish, finish. No problems. But the sloppiness of Bellator. If you do watch Bellator, let me know. And what do you think about that sloppy stuff? Like, is it entertaining to you? The trash talk, the goofy, you know, fighting and stuff like that, the out of breath in 2 seconds and just laying on top of each other. People get finished. Things get done. But it's a whole different world when you watch Bellator. Now, this is pretty interesting. All right. Pull it up here. Chandler versus Henderson. Now, this is an interesting one. This is November 19th. Chandler versus Henderson. How pumped are you for this fight? Now, I got to say, I'm very pumped for this fight. Even though Henderson hasn't been looking fantastic as of late, he still is Henderson, and it still is Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler is an absolute animal, and that fight's going to be awesome. The interesting thing about that fight is it's on a September. It's on a Saturday night, and it's going against the UFC fight, which happens to be, pretty sure it's Ryan Bader. I'm saying Brian Bader. Ryan Bader. Hold on. UFC.com. So it's going up against a UFC fight night. Which fight would you watch is the question. UFC.com. Okay, we're going to the com. And I'm going to bring you guys with me because that's how this works. We're like a family. We go on family trips together. Family trips down to the UFC road. Bing, think. There it is. Here we are. Here we go. Tickets, schedule. Yeah, let's go to the schedule. Let's check that out. Oh, it's scheduled. Well, we know about this one. Check it out. What did I say? November 19th? Oh, this is kind of cool. Rematch, guys. Rematch. Did you guys hear about this one? November 19th. Hall versus Musazi. Now that's an interesting one. I know I got a little sidetracked. We're going to get back to the Bader thing in a second. But this is cool. This is kind of cool. If you guys saw the last fight, Uriah Hall beat Gegard Mousasi. Gegard Mousasi's on a tear right now. He's been fighting fantastic and was winning the first round in the last fight. And Uriah finished him in the second round. He weathered the storm and beat him. Mousasi thinks it's a joke, has his rematch. Doesn't care if he's 5 and Uriah's 10. He wants a rematch. He wants payback. Is this a mistake? Is Gegard making a mistake? Is Uriah going to finish him for the second time? That's a curious question right there. I think it is a mistake. And I think this is a great move for Hall to get his name back into the mix. I know he's a number 10 fighter. He's ranked. I think if he beats Mousasi, it gets him back in the picture. The last fight was a questionable stoppage. I'm a big Uriah Hall fan, and I want to see Uriah beat Gegard Mousasi and the head case be back into the top 5. That's what I want. That's what I like. That's what I say. Now we're going to go back to what we were originally talking about because of my ADD. And here we go. Nogueira versus Ryan Bader, which happens to be the same night, November 19th. Okay? November 19th. Whoa, who are these guys? What are you guys doing here? We didn't invite you. All right. How do you switch? Bellator's site is the worst. I'm telling you right now, Bellator's site. Let's have a conversation. I'm going to talk to you guys. I'm going to talk one-on-one. Bellator, not only are they the lesser, well, the Cubs are smacking the ball around. Not only are they a lesser organization, but they have a terrible website. Check this out. We're going to look at this together. You can't navigate through the thing. It's a joke. It's a freaking joke, okay? Here we go. We're on the Bellator site. We're on the UFC fight site. Look at this. This is just well laid out. It's got all the stats over here when a fight's on. They have all the breakdowns, the unofficial stats. You go to the Bellator site, it's boring. It's clunky, just like the freaking, terrible. It's just ugly. 8 days, 22 hours. Wow, whoop-de-doo. I don't know. I just don't know. Let's see the menu over here. Events. All right, let's go to events. Okay. I'm going to go to this event right here. So now this is a good example. You click on this event, okay? You click on this event in Bellator, and it's just nauseating. Like, you look, okay, blah, that's it. Okay, great. Let's see what else. You got a pop-up. You click on a pop. You say, go away. This is the next fight. Venom Page. Freaking animal, by the way. That's just to interrupt my rant. He's an animal, but Venom Page is awesome. I got to say, I'm going to be watching the Bellator. As clunky as their pick. What the fuck? Go away, Spike. So leave me alone. Leave the MMA-holes alone, please. Okay. First 2 fights are great. I'm in. Okay, I'm in. I'm 100% in. This is the Karma. Come on, man. This is a good card. Smart. They wisely put this card against this here. Now, look, the layout is a million times better. You click on whatever you want. You look through. It's just easy. It's easy peasy. Oh, look. Gabriella's back. You got Bader. Got Almeida. Oh, Almeida's back too. That's a good one. Almeida is the one that lost to Cody, and he was undefeated until he faced Cody. Freaking animal, Almeida. Real good fighter. That's actually pretty good. This is a good fight too. This card doesn't look bad. Which one are you watching, guys? That's the question. That's why I'm here. Yes, UFC has a better page than this garbage. This is complete horseshit. And if that pops up one more time, I'm going to throw the computer through the window. But I got to say, that's a tough one. It's a tough one for me. I'm kind of interested in this. I really am interested in this fight a lot. Chandler has bounced back and became a very good fighter. Very, very good. All right, computer's going through the window. Who do you guys, what are you guys watching? That's the question. November 19th. You have some time to think about it, but what are you guys watching? I need to know what you're watching. I can't sleep until I know. That's a tough one. I have some time to think about it, but that's a tough one. Hear the ghost. Okay, Powerhouse is watching both. So, yeah, that's not a bad idea. You know, you have the TV on, you have the computer on or something like that, or you have 2 TVs on. Go back and forth. You got 2 eyes. Maybe you could split your eyes apart, but what would you rather watch, Powerhouse? It's a question. Okay, For Truth. What's up, For Truth? I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome. Woodley going to get knocked out harder than a man in Ferguson. Hold on. Dan and Ferguson robbing of 7-Eleven. When he said Ferguson, I'm thinking Tony Ferguson. That's what I'm thinking, but that's actually pretty funny. Knocked out harder than a man in Ferguson robbing a 7-Eleven. That is from the For Truth right there. I'm biased, man. After meeting the guy, after meeting the Wonderboy, I got to say, the guy's a cool dude, man. Real cool cat. So I'm Team Wonderboy. I hope he wins. It's a tough one. The Chandler Henderson fight will be sick, though. Yeah, I'm going backwards right now. Let's just back that. Let's back that ass up. Okay. Oh, guys, Dan the Man is here. Finally, everybody say happy birthday to Dan the Man. His Chicago Cubbies are winning. Welcome, Dan the Man. I see he's here. Welcome. Dan the Man is here. And we have something special for you, Dan the Man. If you are watching, let me know in the comments that you are watching, because we have something special for you. When we know you're watching, we're going to play it for you because it's Dan's birthday. Let's all sing along, a nice family, and sing along. So when Dan jumps back in, I'm going to play a little something for him. Okay, what question did you ask? Okay, hold on. Where are the other guys? Wait, I'm backing up right now. Hold on. Let me back up. I see you guys are here. Some trolls don't like Willie because he called out GSP and Diaz for money fights. Fuck them. Woodley's the man. All right, Powerhouse, your team Woodley. It's all good, man. He's a likable fighter, so I can't kill you on that. There's some fighters I just can't stand. Woodley's not one of them. I do like Woodley, but I like Wonderboy better. Just I'm biased on that one. Wonderboy to buy the white beat down. So For Truth is talking a little smack. There's Dan the Man, Powerhouse. Where did this other guy go? He went to take a dump. I think Michael is taking a dump. I don't know. Michael's still here. If I'm looking now, yep, he's over. Well, no, maybe he's over here for you guys. But for me, he's over here. He might be over here for you guys. Let's see. He's somewhere. He's somewhere in there. Yeah, you see somewhere over there. But yeah. How's that trolling pound? Okay. What questions did you ask? Jesus Christ. I was talking about the Woodley. I wasn't talking about Woodley. I was talking about Chandler Henderson and the Ryan Bader fight. It's the same night. Both interesting cards. I think equally good. It's funny with the Bader one. If you look down the list, there's some interesting stuff in there. So I'm torn on that night. Wonderboy is the only MMA athlete that I allow him to beat Connor. That's from Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm really not impressed with Scott Coker's Bellator, to be honest. Bellator is a disappointment. It really is. And Scott Coker is a smart man. What he did with Strikeforce is impressive. But Strikeforce is not around anymore. So is it really that impressive? I don't know. I have no idea. Some good signings, but overall direction has been weak and cheesy. Agreed. They've done some great signings, but the Chael Sonnen, like I said, I was a big fan of Chael Sonnen. Well, I don't even know what you want to call it. That thing with Tito Ortiz was just it was embarrassing. I couldn't even watch it anymore. I wanted to pull my ears out. Okay, so Dan the Man is here. Now that Dan the Man is here, we could all sit down. Let's have a piece of cake and wish Dan a happy birthday. Now, Dan, Tuesday happened. Tuesday was fantastic. I said it in the beginning of the show. I'll just go touch on it briefly. We met Wonderboy. We met Weidman. There's a lot of There's a lot of that going on. It was fantastic. We have a lot of video that that I actually filmed, which is awesome. And I put it together. We have a lot of behind-the-scene footage of the photo shoot. It was at a UFC gym in Soho. Awesome. Met the guys, got to talk to the guys, and then this happened. Hold on, guys. Hold on to your sheets. Hold on to your sheets. I was going to say seats, but I said sheets. And then it's shits. Hold on to your shits, because this happened, guys. All right? Guys, are you listening? All right, good. Everyone here? Everyone hold on. Everyone relax. And boom. Hey, who is this guy? Do you guys know who this man is? Let me know in the comments. If you know who this man is, good. Put your volume up, guys, because he has a message. I have a YouTube channel called the MMA-HOLE.
No way.
Yeah,
dude, I got to join you, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude, let's set this up, man.
That would be cool.
One thing, there's a guy who's one of our fans of the show. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday
Dan
is
the
tomorrow.
Man.
So could
Wish
you
him
give
happy
Dan the
birthday.
Man a happy birthday?
What's up, Dan the man? This is Steve Wonderboy Thompson, man. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope we get to meet soon, man. So have a good one.
You're the best.
No worries, man.
Thank you so much, Steve. I
No
appreciate
problem,
it. My name's
guys.
Chris.
Chris and Mike.
Dan, did you see that? Dan, did you freaking see that? Dan says no fucking way. Dan, did you see it? Mike, did you see what I played?
I just saw it. I caught it right at the tail end. So I'm glad that I just made it back in time.
All right.
Let's do one more time.
Do you guys want to see it one more time? If you like that video, give a thumbs up. Don't forget to give a thumbs up. Okay? Now, and if you're rooting for Woodley, how dare you? But here we go. Everyone hold on to their seats. Mike, you know what I would advise, Mike? Just mute your thing this way. Okay, he muted it. Good for you. Mike knows. Mike knows how the game works. Okay, guys? And this is for Dan the Man. Happy birthday, Dan. Check it out. Coming live.
Also, I have a YouTube channel called the MMA-HOLES.
No way.
Yeah,
Dude, I got to join you, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude, let's set this up, man.
That would be cool.
One thing, there's a guy who's one of our fans of the show. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday
Dan
is
the
tomorrow.
Man.
So could
Wish
you
him
give
happy
Dan the
birthday.
Man a happy birthday?
What's up, Dan the man? This is Steve Wonderboy Thompson, man. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope we get to meet soon, man. So have a good one.
You're the best.
No worries, man.
Thank you so much, Steve. I
No
appreciate
problem,
it. My name's
guys.
Chris.
Chris and Mike.
Oh, shit balls.
Now,
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. Go for it.
I figured I'd jump in. So Dan's on. I'm assuming that you showed it.
Yeah, so Dan jumped on, and we were waiting. I see Mexican's on. What's up, Mexican? Wait, Mexican says, so where is the Guido tranny fucking Weidman and homosexual supersexual Wonderboy? Pause. I sounded really gay. Sup, Mangs? Mexican always knows how to make an entrance. Go ahead, Mike. Hey, 9 viewers. What's going on, guys? How you doing?
No, I just wanted to jump in for a second. That's all. But that was pretty cool. Yeah. So, Dan, happy birthday. These guys are really humble. So I'm glad that we got the opportunity to get that soundbite for you.
Dan, what did you think? So Dan says, yo, I owe you guys. That is unfucking real. That's just a taste. We have one more thing that we need to show you, but we're going to let you sweat. We're going to let you sweat right now. Mike, I say, hold on. It's 10:20 right now. Are you going to hang out for a couple of minutes, Mike?
Couple minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, how about at 10:35? You going to be around for that, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. 10:35, I play one more clip. Okay? One more clip, and it might be even bigger than that last one. I don't know. It's up to you guys. What do you think? Dan the Man says, thanks, Mike and Chris. That is insane. I can't even type. Dan, dude, that was one of the things. So we tweeted out, you know, some questions and stuff like that. We really didn't get much response for that. So the only thing that was in the back of my head was, it's Dan's birthday. We need to wish him a happy birthday. The best way to do it is to get one of these fighters. And don't thank me. I mean, I just splurted out the question. Mike got this all wrapped up in a nice little bow for everybody. So Mike actually got us to meet this guy. So I would thank Mike more than me.
No, listen, you know what? The good part of this whole thing is, and I know I talk a lot about how this whole thing came together and what we do as a business to kind of get these fighters on board. What was cool, though, is, and it kind of works out to our advantage, is that if you don't know Chris and now you do know him, Chris is a photographer, videographer, does a little bit of everything. He's a jack of all trades, very artistic. So which was good is that, and things kind of happen for a reason. So the company I work for, we have staff videographers. We have those types of people that do that job. Coincidentally, even though Chris was going to be there to kind of observe the photo shoot, coincidentally, our lead videographer got sick. And yeah, whatever. He got sick. So there was one person to fill in, which was Chris. Now we had another videographer that we had to get freelance. We're on a conference call the day before the shoot, and I'm talking about what we need to do to get these fighters engaged. And the other videographer says, "What's UFC?" I'm like, "Oh, you gotta be kidding me." So we already knew if we didn't have someone that really was well versed in the sport, knew the questions to ask, that this interview, this process, this engagement would have went nowhere. So Chris gets props for that because obviously we're using this to advantage the organization I work for, as well as the viewers that want to read our websites. So it was kind of cool that Chris was there, just kind of off the cuff, just throwing out these questions, and also get a little bit of soundbite for Dan. So it was good overall. So Chris was able to kind of get those questions out there, quick, funny soundbites. We got some good stuff. Can't really throw it out there yet, but we got some good stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome, guys. It is gonna be freaking awesome. When you guys see the behind the scenes, you're gonna love it. It's gonna have, and the best part about the behind the scenes is it's gonna have all the stuff like that the magazine is gonna have. You can see everything that happens. You're gonna see the interviews included, and you can also see the Dan the Man happy birthday in there. It's all linked up. So forever, Dan, you could always see your happy birthday. It's always gonna be in the YouTube world.
I'm going to plug the company I work for because it's not private anymore. These guys have been out there posting about it. Unfortunately, not using the right handles and the right tags, but you know what? They tried. But I work for a company of one of 11 magazines, and the magazine's called Gotham Magazine. It's New York based, so look out starting next week because we're going to be doing a lot of roundups leading up to November 12th. It's Gotham-magazine.com. Take a look at that website, pass it around. There's going to be a lot of great UFC exclusive content that we capture with these two amazing fighters. And we're also going to be engaging some other news outlets that's going to be working with us. We're hopefully getting Fox Sports 1 on board. We're reaching out to Ariel Helwani. We don't know if we're going to get him, but we're going to reach out to these guys to throw out some exclusive sound bites because we kind of got that shit talking that I think can stir up some fun.
Like, so I see Dan the Man says, finally just picked up my jaw off the floor. Yeah, that's pretty much how we were when we met these guys. It's, if you see our reaction, you can actually hear how we were talking to these guys. We were stuttering and stuff like that. And so where is that one guy that talks too fucking much? I think that they're not talking about you, Mike.
Listen, you know, so I talk a lot because I like to give a lot of information. I'm very honest.
It's not you, Mike. He's not talking about you.
Oh, fuck, man. It was me.
No, he says, so where is that one guy that talks too fucking much? If I had a feeling his name ends with mouth. If I had a feeling. I'm guessing. If I'm right, let me know. If I'm not, it's just a guess. And he's a nice addition. We have him come and go, and he's a nice addition to the show. But everyone's a nice addition. Like if you have Google Hangouts, Dan, if you want to jump in on a Hangout, let us know. You do ramble V-neck. That's actually we both have V-necks on today, Mike.
Listen, you know what? If you're cool, you wear a V-neck.
We're rocking the V. We're keeping the V. Should we make it deep? You see the broccoli? Well, that's a lot of. I gotta shave that. Let's get a little unruly over there. But yeah. Nope, that other dude. All right, there we go. Nope, that other dude. All right, Dan's laughing. Okay. That's fucking funny. Sorry, Mike. Did I cut you off on that? I don't know. I just got lumped into the that over there. So yeah, so if you guys like that video, remember, give those thumbs up. And guys, listen, share our videos. Share these videos. The only way they're going to get seen if they're shared. So yeah, just make sure you throw them up on your Facebook pages and stuff like that too. I know we got some new guys in here, so I'm going to bring you guys over to a world, another world where if you're not jumped aboard, please jump aboard because it's a good time over here. It's called our Facebook page. Facebook is running super slow. Let's see. Here it is. That's my Facebook song. Okay, guys, I'm going to take you over to my page right now. The Facebook page. It's our page. It's the MMA-HOLES page. It's everybody's page. Check it out. I'm going to show you what we got on there. Dan, I know you came a little bit late, so we'll fill you in if you're not following our Facebook page. There it is. Hello. Hi, how are you? And we're going to scroll through, and there's a Flexing Diaz brother. And remember, this is an interesting one here. BJPenn.com is a little suspect, but if he gets onto that 206 card, I'd be 100% aboard. So we scroll through. Hey, Dan, check this out, buddy. Check this out. I did a lap for you. There I am. I'm running, and there I go. That's for you, Dan. There I am, strolling around. I'm strolling around the ring. There I am. All right. It froze. Oops. What happened? Everything's falling apart. This thing's refreshing, and there I go. I'm dancing around. Okay, that's that, and I'm smiling. There you go, Dan. And oh, look at that. I got to do that again. How did that happen? Oh. Whoa. There he goes. And there he goes, running around. All right, let me stop. So, yeah, guys, follow us. All righty. Oh, all right. All right, Chris. Calm down. Calm down. We're trying to do a show, Chris. Relax. So basically follow our Facebook page, follow our Twitter at the MMA-HOLES, follow our Instagram as well. And if you guys have seen this guy, let us know because we're looking for him. He needs to be in the chat. We need this man, John. We need John. Where is John? Where's the diapers? Guys, it's Dan's birthday. John should be here. So, Mike, do you feel good about future events with some MMA fighters? What do you think?
Do I think? I don't believe that we're going to just be all that UFC, but I think it gives us the opportunity, at least not for just New York, but for the other 10 markets that we publish in, to have a fighter. And I know already from what the buzz is going around is that our Las Vegas publication and our LA publication is very interested in doing something. And listen, if we get LA, I'd love to get Luke Rockhold on board on that one. That'd be a really cool one, And then the Vegas, listen, we all aspire to have Conor McGregor. I don't think we can afford that dough that he's going to want to be on the cover. But you know what? It's something we can look into. But I think Rockhold could be an option. I think that's kind of been some of the buzz.
Luke Rockhold would be a perfect fit with that beautiful face of his. He likes to run around and play model and all that stuff. So he would be a good fit. And
there's a lot discussed for Vegas.
So what is it? That's not set in stone yet?
No, I think they want to see how this works. And like I said to everybody, it's really kind of just beating a dead horse now. But we're doing something we've never done before. We've had athletes. We've had amazing baseball and football players and soccer and F1, and F1 drivers. But we never got into the realm of mixed martial arts. So this is new for us. And we're doing it only because of the globalization of this sport and how huge it's actually getting and the hype around, UFC 205. You can't move a corner in New York, in Manhattan, without seeing some sort of poster or marquee or something that's really promoting this fight. So to then be part of this is huge. And no one else is doing it. We're looking for other publications or other companies that are doing these covers. No one's doing it. Men's Health did Dana White. That's it. All right, it's cool. It's Dana White. But I haven't seen anyone else trying to capitalize on these great fighters. This will be the biggest fight that we're going to be talking about for a long time.
And you know what no one else is doing? This cage. No one has this cage. No one. Look at this thing. No one has it. I mean, it's amazing. The beauty of this cage. Actually, my backdrop's falling down, so don't be surprised if it falls over. The ghost almost knocked it over. Hello, viewers. Welcome to the show. Guys, if you are new to the show, we are the MMA-HOLES. We were just discussing, I see Mexican said to just recap real quick. We met Weidman and we met Wonderboy yesterday. Can you freaking believe that? Now, there's a person in here, because he's a loyal MMA-HOLE fan. He's a loyal MMA family member. Dan the Man is here. We decided to give him a birthday shout-out. How freaking cool is that? He had a birthday shout-out from Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, who's fighting at UFC 205. Just happens to be in the co-main event against Tyrone Woodley for the title. Guys, if you are an MMA-HOLE, you get this cool stuff. It's just a lot of fun. And there's future stuff. There's a lot of things going on. In 5 minutes, Mike. 5 minutes.
You know what's cool about these guys is that they're personal. And they feel like they're more appreciative of your time and acknowledging them. And they had the time to talk and engage. It was just cool stuff, and we have some great, I'm going to share a little sneak peek. We have a little bit of Chris Weidman, a little sultry Chris Weidman in deep thought. I'm going to share a little picture from my phone, a little Chris Weidman action. So that's kind of one of the shots we'll look at. That took place yesterday in the cage that you saw Chris running around on. Pretty cool stuff. That's not on Instagram right now. I haven't posted it. Let's give you a sneak peek of what we ran into. But these guys are really humble. And what I found cool today is I took so many great raw photos, things that I just did on my phone, kind of walking around while Chris is doing his thing and the photographers are doing their thing. And I said, I'm going to throw out a lead. I'm going to throw out, I could throw out a line out there and just see if it catches. And I wrote Wonderboy a message on Instagram. Now listen, he met about 24 people yesterday. I'm sure he remembers me because I was like a little girl in awe when I saw him. He is my favorite fighter. When he fought Hendricks that first time, I was hooked. I thought he was a lot of talent, great guy. I threw a message out on Instagram. Guy wrote right back to me. Hey, nice meeting you yesterday. Appreciate it. Send me the photos. Cool dude. You know what? Didn't need to do that. He probably gets a million messages a day, but he found the need to really respond back. I give that guy respect. So,
how cool is that when you actually get a message from a guy that's going to be in the co-main event of UFC 205 for the belt. I mean, it just doesn't get any cooler than that. You know, when you're a fan of something and you get an interaction like that and you see that person's humble and just really cool and just soaking everything in, it's refreshing. It really is refreshing because you see a lot of celebrities and stuff like that that are real pricks. And they don't have to be nice. They don't have to be nice to the fans or anything like that. They could be assholes. They have a right to be an asshole because...
And just to prove that, I'm blocking his email address. Please, you can kind of see where you see his message. Hopefully you can see that, where he wrote, it's from Wonderboy MMA. You kind of will see a little bit of that. And that's the message. Just a little proof that, you know, he did right. Didn't want to show the email address because I don't want to blow the guy up. But it was cool stuff.
Now now he's rubbing it in. Now he's rubbing it in. These boys will run the...
Listen, it's funny because you know what? 11 years in the same company, I've met a lot of celebrities. I mean, listen, Chris and I, we've met the cast of SNL. We've met the New York Rangers. We've met, Lundqvist. We met a lot of cool people. And I get to travel a lot for work and meet great people. And I have to say, listen, you know what? Doesn't matter who you hang out with. I was like a little girl yesterday. I could not stop. I was stuttering. I was in awe. It was cool. And I don't know what Chris is doing right now, but he's doing something to make fun of him.
No, I'm typing. Actually, I did some laughing in there, but Powerhouse, I don't know, do you have the comments right there?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Did you see Powerhouse?
Yeah, so you know what? It's true. Yes, I first saw him in the Hendricks fight. And why? I'll elaborate. Let's see. Now, no, my. Okay. Anyway, yes. All right. So anyway, to answer your question, Powerhouse. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to give you a little background, and people want to know where it comes from. So I was never the large sports enthusiast. All right. I am just was into it. You know, I'll catch, World Series. I'll watch it. I'll watch the Super Bowl. I'll watch, the NBA playoffs. But I'm not a religious sports watcher. You'll never catch me sitting home on Sunday watching Sunday football. If I'm hanging out with the boys, having a good time, sure, a couple beers, some good food, no problem. But for whatever reason, Chris was always talking about UFC. All my friends are talking about UFC. And I'm like, you know what? I enjoy boxing. That's one thing I do enjoy. So I was like, let me try to watch this. And one of the first fights, I always caught a fight here and there, but one of the first fights I really watch and engage, and it's not too long ago, was the Weidman Silva fight, number 2, when the whole leg break happened. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is sick. From that point forward, I read the stats. I studied. So listen, I don't, you guys get more props for being long-term, fans. But you know what? Despite the fact 2 years in, I'm into it. I read about it. I'm well-versed at this point. So that's my answer there. But in regards to Wonderboy, yes, I did watch that fight. Happened to catch it. I was actually laughing at the name. For Johnny Hendricks, this number 10 guy comes up, fight the number 3 guy. I'm like, you know what? Wonderboy. What kind of name is this? It was funny. But watch this guy fight. His moves were good kickboxer, good karate expert. Guy had me hooked. He was just a really good, clean fighter. Watch that one. Watch him, dance at Roy McDonald for 5 rounds, or 3 rounds, whatever it was. I was hooked on the guy. You know what? Good fighter, clean guy, looks like a gentleman. I liked it. That's it.
Yeah, in Mike's defense, with Wonderboy, it was funny. No one really gave him the time of the day at all. No one really did, and including myself. When he fought Hendricks was the fight where he stood out. Because at that time, no one thought that Johnny Hendricks was what Johnny Hendricks is now. Like, everyone still looked at him as big rig, the guy with the big hands, putting guys away. And what Wonderboy did to Hendricks in that fight was something a little special, man. He basically undressed him and made him look stupid, man. So in Mike's defense, I do understand where he's coming from with that, with the Wonderboy thing. And, although the Rory McDonald fight was meh.
It was a waltz.
It wasn't great, but talking to Wonderboy yesterday, he said that it was one of the toughest fights he's ever had because of the style of fighter he is and how good of a fighter he is. He said that in the first round, he saw that Rory was all he wanted to do was drag him down. He was trying all that crazy stuff to drag him down. So he had to, on the fly, think of a new game plan because he wasn't really thinking that was going to be the case. He thought he was going to stand and bang a little bit, but he was strictly just trying to get him to the ground. So Wonderboy had to be safe. He had to fight a safe fight. So after speaking to him, it makes sense why he fought that fight the way he fought it. And you can't take anything away from Rory McDonald. He's a badass. He's a pretty tough dude. It
was very interesting. And like I said, we can all make those comments like, oh, snooze fest. But you know what? It's a sport. It's a science. There's something technical about every single fight. So you know what? When you actually hear kind of behind the scenes what these guys are thinking and the reasoning of why they fight a certain way, You know, they're not in Mayweather just dancing around the ring for, you know, for 12 rounds. These are guys that are really technical, and you can hear it. And we'll have these on sound bites when we release them next week in some video. But hearing him explain how the Roy McDonald fight played out in his mind, and just that taking that next step and thinking quick, even though it was a little bit of a snooze fest, you kind of understood, like Chris said, of why he played it that way. Cool.
Okay, so I see in the comments, Jane Doe makes a good point. It's past 10:35. We went past the deadline. I mean, you guys, holy crap! How do we forget? So Dan the Man, if you're in the chat, just give us a thumbs up in the chat, or hello, or a smiley face, or whatever the hell, so we know you're watching, and we'll play the next little clip. But before that, But before that, I'm just going to read the comments over here. Powerhouse, let's see.
Yeah, the Matt Brown fight.
What's up?
No, we're in Powerhouse, For Truth. Yeah, Wonderboy's ability to stop those takedowns after what happened with Matt Brown made me a fan. Yep, I agree. I just caught that fight because, again, we were talking about that yesterday, that Matt Brown fight. I caught that today.
Yeah, Matt Brown's a tough dude. Tough dude. Dan the Man gives two flexing arms. So you know what that means. Guys, if you're watching, check it out. We have a little something special. Little birthday treat for Dan the Man, OG MMA-hole. Guys, are you ready for this? Are you ready? Are you pumped? Mike, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, everybody, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, hey, who's that guy? If you can, I need one more favor from you. Yeah. Okay. There's a follower on our YouTube page. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday is tomorrow.
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man, coolest kid from Ohio. So if you can, maybe you can throw him a little shout out from Chris Weidman.
Yeah, got you. Hey, Dan the Man, this is Chris Weidman, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday. You're the man, Dan. Dan the Man.
Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
Damn, what the? Oh, God. There he is. Dan the Man's dead. My connection is really bad. Done. Gone. I can't eat. There's Dan the Man. He's like, he just shit himself. Dan, would you like to see it one more time? Let us know. That's an awesome reaction, man. I'm glad you like it, man. Dan, I'm glad you like it. I hope this is a cool birthday gift. I mean, we can't give much, but this is a cool gift. This is the best we could do right now. I see Harambe comments right there. Dan is shitting himself. Guys, do you want to see it one more time? Do you guys want to see one more time? Now, the thing that sucks about that is that beep, the you know, the things that they have in the MMA gyms where it's like
timer for the next round.
Exactly. I couldn't get it out of my mouth. But, yeah, it happened exactly when he was talking. You know, we could have reshot it, but, you know, listen, we're making a former UFC champ, possibly soon to be UFC champ, say happy birthday to Dan the Man. So we had to do it with the best that we had. But do you guys need another one? Let us know. Let's see. That's freaking funny. Oh, God. It's too funny, man. Too freaking funny. Yeah, so we were pumped up when we saw that we got those clips. Like, that was pretty cool. We thought that was pretty neat. And we're like, oh, I hope Dan is not plastered in front of that baseball game. We understand if you are, because your team's playing in the World Series. But we thought this was even bigger. Chris Weidman and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson are talking to you. Okay. Cool birthday gifts. Okay, question mark. Dude, that is the best birthday. The Indians can lose every game now. His life is complete, guys. His life is complete. How about that? We completed Dan's life. How about that, Mike? How do you feel about that?
I'm good.
As long as Dan's life is complete, we just make dreams come true here at the MMA-holes. That's what we do.
We're like Disney World.
Yes, it's a small world, after all. That's pretty cool. Guys, you want to hear it one more time, let me know in the comments. If you do want to hear it one more time, we'll play it again. And also, Mike, I got a question for you. These little clips that I have, can I release this on the YouTube page? Can I just have it on the YouTube page?
Clips you can throw out there, yeah, of course.
Okay. So there you go, Dan. I'll play it for you guys one more time. And So awesome, Weidman and Wonderboy. That's right, for truth. Yeah, I'll play it one more time for you guys so you can see. And then when I upload it on the YouTube page, on the MMA holes, you have it there forever. You could go back and check it out. And it'll be nice and clear, and it won't be stuttering. It's that stuttering stuff is because of our stream right now. But, yeah. Okay, Dan the Man, when Weidman and Wonderboy say happy birthday, it's impossible not to shit your pants. That's Dan the Man. All right, Jesus Christ. Imagine what the hell we do when you capture live Connor. Oh, dude.
Your lips to God's ears, Jesus. You can make it happen.
Yeah, the Connor thing would be cool, man. That would be cool. Then I'd be a little schoolgirl with my lunchbox, going to school and be like, I don't even know what that means. All right, guys, you ready for one more Wonderboy? There we go. Dan the Man says, bro, I can't thank you too enough. That's amazing. My jaw is stuck on the ground again. All right, Dan, get ready. Get that jaw stuck again. I'm going to do it again. Hey, viewers, check it out. We have a special message for the birthday boy. Give him a birthday celebratory hello in the comments over there. Say hello to Dan. And while you're doing that, I'm going to be doing this. Check it out, guys. That's Wonderboy. I don't know, he's snorting coke, I think. I don't know what he's doing over there. I have no idea what Wonderboy was doing. All right, here he is. There's Chris Weidman. Hello, Chris. How are you? Right there, he's shaking our hands. He's touching us. Lucky us. All right, here we go. If you can, I need one more favor from you. Yeah. Okay? There's a follower on our YouTube page. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday is tomorrow. Dan the Man. Dan the Man. Coolest kid from Ohio. So if you can, maybe you can throw him a little shout out from Chris Weidman.
Yeah, got you. Hey, Dan the Man, this is Chris Weidman, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday. You're the man, Dan. Dan the Man.
Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
Oh God, yeah, it's pretty funny. The horn sounds like a rape whistle. I mean that whistle, right? It sounds like a rape whistle.
It was.
Dan the Man, not only do you have a happy birthday from Chris Weidman, but you have a rape whistle going on in the background. Was raping. Cool stuff. So yeah, so we'll after the show, when everything calms down, everyone relaxes, I'm going to put up, I'm definitely going to put that up for you, and you could replay it over and over again. You can share it to your friends and family and say, guys, I am the man. I am Dan the Man. There's a reason why they call me Dan the Man. And then you put up that video. If anyone ever messes with you, you'd be like, oh, hey, fuck off. Chris Weidman and Wonderboy are my friends. All right? That's how that works. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool stuff. Let's all calm down and relax now, okay? Relax. Breathe. Everyone breathe. Oh. There we go. Okay. I see Jane Doe is commenting with Dan the Man, going back and forth. So, Dan, if you don't mind, let me ask you, how old are you today? Throw us in the comments. We need to know your age, and we could do are you 1, are you 2, are you 3? We could do that. But, yeah, how old are you today? Tell us, what did you do on this day? Anything cool? Anything special? Did you have cake with the fam? What did you do? We would like to know on the MMA hole. Since we're having a birthday extravaganza for Dan the Man with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Chris Weidman, I mean, how could it get any better? Thank you for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. And while that's happening, we're going to stand. We're just going to stare at you.
Good.
All right. Now that might have been the best. That might have been the best streaming we've ever done. You want to do it again, Mike?
No.
All right, we'll try one more time.
No.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Can't do it now. My eyes are burning. Yeah.
All right. That's called. We're gonna call that the awkward minute. All right. Every episode we're gonna have that. We're gonna have an awkward minute. Ugh, I can't fucking talk. So guys, if you want, I'll throw the chat in. We're probably gonna do this until maybe 11. See how that goes. We're gonna do this till 11, and we'll throw the chat in the Hangouts if you guys want to jump in for a couple of seconds, and join us live on the air. I'll throw the link in the comments, and you guys can jump in as well. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just throw it in. All righty. Here we go. I'm gonna throw it right in the comments, guys. I'm gonna throw it in. There it is. Boom. The MMA holes. There's the link to our hangouts. If you guys want to just jump in and say hello, we could go back in time and talk about Dan the Man and how long we've known him for. This is our 9th week, so we've known Dan for 9 weeks. Dan, are you 9 weeks old? All right. Okay. He's going to have an asthma attack. Dan, we don't want you to die on the show because then the birthday thing is for nothing, and I might cut myself from the cage. Let's see. Truth. Saving Dana White himself is saying happy birthday for last. Capable of anything after pulling the Weidman clip out. That's before Truth.
We were.
Yes, that's right.
The funny thing is that there was rumor at one point. I'm going to put it out there right now. We do not have Dana White on clip. I wish we did. But there was at one point rumor that he was going to be in New York for this photo shoot. Regretfully, he was not there. But what is cool, though, we did get a soundbite for the online article that's going to be coming out next week. And like I said to anybody that's new on the site, this was really meant, this whole photo shoot, for the company I work for. And myself and Chris got to capitalize on that by being there to shoot it and do some social media live. Chris, again, was one of the main photographers or videographers there, getting some Q&A and shooting all of the live footage. So next week, the footage will trickle out between next Tuesday and the day of the fight on November 12th. www.gotham-magazine.com. That's one of our 11 cities. Keep a lookout for it. Share it. We'd appreciate it. I know it's not our podcast. It's not our YouTube channel. But this will help build momentum for what we can do for future interactions with fighters. So Gotham-magazine.com is the website. Starting November 1st, we're going to be releasing the cover exclusively of Chris Weidman and Wonderboy Thompson. We are going to be also releasing the exclusive podcast interview, as well as the additional sound bites coming out day by day. And Chris and I will also share some fun videos also.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It sounds like fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like new, fresh faces. And we need your help. Yeah. If you guys can, just blast it, man. Blast Gotham. Blast everything. Just retweet, share, like, love, Instagram, Facebook, everything, Twitter. Just
Chris, I'm having trouble typing. Maybe throw out that website on there so people can look for it next week. For some reason, it's not letting me type on the chat.
Let me ask you a question, Mike. What's it called? On your do you have on your Hangouts right now? Do you have the Hangouts toolbox?
I do.
In the toolbox, you could actually put on your lower third thing. You could actually put the website under your face. So if you type that in and click on, it will be a banner right under your name.
Where's that?
So if you have the Google Hangouts toolbox, you just click on that. A little side thing pops out. It says Hangouts toolbox.
Yeah.
And then it has a whole bunch of things. If you click on the little face, see a little face? Not a smiley face, the head with a circle around it.
Yes, I do.
Chosen one says, Wonderboy, UFC champ. That's right, my brother. He is. Well, that's what we're thinking. Okay, yeah, when you click on that face, it says lower third. You see that?
I'm looking for the face.
So it says Hangouts toolbox, and then underneath it has like a silhouette of a head. Yeah. And then it has, click on that.
Lower third, yeah.
Lower third, yeah. Enter display name. So now you can put your display name. You can type in whatever you want underneath. You hit on, and then you could post whatever you would like. Like if I were to do this, okay. I'm going to do this. All right. Okay. So I'm going to put it on. I'm going to give you a little example. And what do you guys see? What do you guys see? Do you see the lower third over here? And let me know. What do you guys see on my lower third? I hope it's nothing bad. Yeah, that's my lower third. Okay. Mike, do you see anything on my lower third? I don't know if you guys see anything. Do you see anything over there? Anything good?
You see mine?
I do see yours. Mike, do you see mine?
I do. Cock and balls.
Okay, there you go. That's how you do that. Wait, where did my cage go? Not right. Not right. Not, come on. Nope. Did it happen? Oh, it happened. Okay, good. Good. We're good.
So everybody, if you look again at my lower third, which sounds kind of weird and provocative, that's my Twitter handle at Mike Capace, Capace, whatever you want to call me. And that is the website, again, of where this exclusive content will appear starting November 1st, I'm sorry, which I believe is next Tuesday. And that will be when we release the image of the cover of Chris Weidman and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, as well as the cover story. Day after that, all the way leading up to November 12th, we'll be releasing new exclusive content whether it be a soundbite, someone from a different podcast, maybe a different news outlet, as well as some of the video that Chris had captured at the shoot yesterday. Please look out for it, share it, like it, send to your friends, regram it, tweet it, Facebook share it, like it, whatever you can do. That helps my company. Now, it's not my company, the company I work for, realize that this is content that our readers are engaging, that it really is a global sport, and that we can do more with this in the future. So anything you can do for us is helpful. I know there's only a few of us online right now, but whatever you can do, we'll appreciate it.
I'm sorry, guys. I see that you guys say, I see, is there a storm or something on the East Coast? It keeps cutting off and buffering. Yeah, I'm noticing there's dips. There's dips right now, so I'm assuming there might be some internet issues. If you guys missed any of the show, once we're done with the show, we'll it's going to be broadcast. We're going to have it uploaded on YouTube, and you can kind of go through. We see it's recording and everything like that, so you could always go back and skim through if you missed some of the stuff. But Mike has some interesting information about Gotham Magazine and upcoming stuff, and you just check out his information under his face, and you'll be more informed that way. But all the help, the better, especially, you know, with the YouTube page and stuff like that. The more shares we get, the more subscribers, the more likes, the more we could grow and keep doing this. And with Mike's company, I mean, the sky's the limit. The Gotham Magazine is it's a pretty big deal. It gave me the opportunity to meet a lot of cool people and work with some people, and I never would have had that if it wasn't for those opportunities with Gotham. So yeah, keep on throwing them some love as well. And the more love they get, the more love we get. The more love we get, the more love she gets. The more, sorry, I don't know what that was. All right. The Choosy One. I like that name, The Choosy One. The Choosy One. The Choosy One, are you new to the MMA-HOLES? I haven't seen this name in there, and if you are, welcome to our show. We are a live weekly show. It's every Wednesday, and then we do Fight Buddies, the occasional Bellator, or we definitely do pay-per-views for UFC. We love doing that, fight nights, all that stuff. Joe Rogan has Fight Companion. We have Fight Buddies. Way cooler, way funner, and way drunker. That's how we do that. So, yeah, and if you are new, hit the subscribe button. You could join in on the chat. If you could see in the chat, in the Hangouts, you could jump in on a Google Hangout, and you could talk with us live as well too. We could shoot the poop. Shoot the poop. I'm doing this one sober, Mike. Last Wednesday I had a little something. No, actually Friday. Had a couple cocktails, and Wednesday I had a couple cocktails, Scotch tails. We haven't seen King Clan in a while from Scotland. We haven't seen King Clan. I wonder how he's doing. I've seen King Clan on our Facebook page. He's been there. And Coach Bailey, we missed Coach Bailey too. Hopefully we could see those guys in the near future. Good MMA-HOLES. Good MMA. So now, Mike, you have that banner under your name, on your face.
Yeah, come on, Instagram. Okay.
Okay, let's see. There it is. Mike Capace. There you go, guys. There's his Instagram. Shh, beautiful. It is a beautiful thing. There's his Instagram, and I'm the MMA-HOLES at the MMA-HOLES. That is, we have an Instagram page, we have a Facebook page, we have a Twitter page. It's all fun and games over there. Yeah, I think there's something up, man. Mike, I think there's something up with our problems with the internet.
Why?
Are you having any problems hearing me or no?
Nope, I can hear you. I can see you on the. I have both feeds up right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see like peaking issues and stuff like that. I see weird things like dropping out. So, yeah, it looks like the last time this happened, there was a gap in the internet, and it just dived. It nosedived. So we might have lost a couple of people, but hopefully some people are still hanging with us right now. Go on for a couple more. Good. You know how it is. And yeah, so I texted John, and nothing. The guy, he's MIA. What do you think, Mike? What do you think could be the problem?
Yeah, he's missing. We'd find him. If you can find John. It's like the 80s challenge. Now you had to find the captain from Captain Crunch. Find John. You find John, you win.
We'll give you a prize. You have to find this guy.
You find John. It's like find the captain.
All right, so if you guys have seen this guy, report him immediately to the MMA-HOLES and tell him to get back onto the show. We need him here. We need this guy now. There he is. And it was supposed to say missing on top of his head, but it got cut off, and I was too lazy to change it. So you get that. You get this. Yep. That's what you get. There he is. We're also missing another guy in Jay. Jay said he was going to stop by on the show too. What happened? No Jay, no Joey Mouth, no John, but that's okay. We had Dan the Man. We had a special birthday extravaganza, and it was a good time. It was a good time on this MMA-HOLE Wednesday. Good times, great taste at McDonald's. That's right. So, guys, if you're having problems with the stream, let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's any issues on what's going on, because I do see it in and out, and poor Mexican was having buffering problems, and hopefully that gets straightened out for him. Get to the bottom of this disaster of the show. So that's that. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. So we basically covered everything, Mike. We basically went from yesterday's photo shoot, which was fantastic. Mm-hmm. We had a good time. We met some cool people. We got some cool videos. We got some cool stuff. And it's safe to say we made the best of that situation. We talked about a little future in UFC 206. What is going to happen? We don't know. No one knows. I got some messages on the Facebook page. Just looking at it. So we talked about that. Do you guys think, finishing this up, do you guys think that that the GSP thing is going to get ironed out? Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Do you want it to happen? Let us know in the comments. Is the card as is good enough to stand alone as a pay-per-view event? Are you going to watch the Chandler versus Henderson fight in Bellator? Or are you going to watch the Bader versus Nogueira fight on November 19th? That's an interesting one. I'm still going to be debating that one. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing in that one. These are the tough decisions in my life. I don't know. Yeah, is Dan the Man okay? I'm back. My power keeps going out. Oh, that sucks. Second night in a row. My power keeps cutting in and out. Well, maybe if you paid your electric bill, that wouldn't happen, Dan. Only kidding. Only kidding. Uh-oh. Guess who's here? Sideways Jay. Are you guys happy to see Sideways Jay? Oh, where he left.
I'm having fun on my overlay. Here we go.
Sideways Jay made an appearance. Dan, I hope your power issues are getting better. I noticed that there's a lot of internet speed issues as well, where we're cutting in and out as well. So, unfortunately, there's some troubles. There's some troubles with the end of our show, but for the most part, it was a good time. And a happy birthday, Dan. Like I said before, I don't think we caught an age for you. How old did you turn today? And did you have a good birthday? Was it fun? Did you have cake? Did you hang out with the family? I am interested. And hopefully that power gets a little bit better.
Agreed.
Mike concurs. And where is John? We don't know. So odd. So odd, this John. He could have came in on Friday. He didn't come in on Friday, and he totally bailed on today. A little strange. Haven't heard from him yesterday, too. Thought he'd be interested in actually, I texted him today. What did I text him about? Oh, yeah, I texted him about the Instagram. Something about the Instagram. I just sent him a text and no response. He's MIA. Missing in action. Yeah. Dan the Man turned 19 today. Oh, well, happy birthday, Dan. 19 years old. Mike, you have a good 19-year-old story when you were back in the day?
I don't.
There's a sideways cartoon of Mike.
Yeah. Sorry.
There he is. Sideways cartoon of Mike. 19's a good age, by the way. 19's a great age. Like, everyone gets excited. Oh, I can't wait until I'm 21. 19 is a good age. You can pretty much do whatever you want at 19, and get away with it. And then when you turn 21, you get a little more responsibilities and stuff like that, and it's just not – it all goes downhill from there.
No.
Right, Mike?
Yeah.
No? Mike was 21 yesterday, right? When did you turn 21, Mike?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. So you guys are on the same.
Aging gracefully.
So I'm going to end this up with UFC 205, the weigh-ins. We have a bunch of extra tickets for that. It was a free thing, and we gobbled up as many as we can. So if you guys missed out on the tickets and you're in the New York area, hit us up. Let us know in the comments, and we could maybe do a little meet in front of the Garden, Madison Square Garden, and get pumped up for this UFC 205 fight. Crazy event. We made new friends in Wonderboy and Weidman. Very nice. Also, Wonderboy said he would like to, maybe he should come on to the show. He did say it in the video. We have him saying it.
He did say that. I agree.
So if you guys want to see Wonderboy on the show, then we definitely got to get some likes and some shares. And maybe we should, Mike, you want to start a hashtag? A Wonderboy hashtag to try to get him on the show? What do you think?
Sure.
All right. Let's see. What should the hashtag be? Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. Let's see. Wonderboy. Mike, what do you think? You got any good ideas? Dan the Man thinks Wonderboy should be on the show. Okay, that's one vote. That's good. What should the hashtag be? I'm trying to think. Hashtag. Let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna make it easy. Wonderboy. I gotta put it in the comments. Wonderboy. What's that? I'm just gonna put Wonderboy in the MMA-HOLES. Make it nice and simple. MMA-HOLES. All right, there it is. Hashtag Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. There you go. Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. A nice long hashtag. But let's start it up. Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. We're going to start that puppy up. We're going to try to get Stephen Thompson, a.k.a. Wonderboy, on the show. It would be nice if we get him before the belt, before 205.
What I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to take all the photos. Like I told him I'd send him all the raw photos I took from my iPhone yesterday. I'm going to prepare that email tonight. Let's see if I can engage him via email and see what we can do.
Look at the hashtag, Mike. I think we should leave it as is. I put MMA-HOLES.
Nice. Like that.
Should we leave it at hose? What do you think? Ho! The MMA-HOLES. I kind of like that better than our name. Should we change our name to the MMA-HOLES? What do you think?
Yeah.
You think you concur?
I concur.
My multitasking.
Get this thing.
Fantastic. Hi, Mike?
All right. I'm trying to get this thing set up now. I'm trying to get this Wonderboy email started.
What are you trying to do? Refresh my memory here?
Remember I told you I messaged him through Instagram because I have all the photos that I took from my phone. Photos have nothing to do with the photo shoot. So I said, let me send you what I have just to kind of see if he wants any of these photos I took. Some of them, you saw some of the photos. They came out really good. So I saw some of the photos. Maybe he wants them. Maybe he'll throw a little MMA tweet out there, whatever it is. So I'm going to send him an email tonight.
Okay,
I'm not a stalker.
I think you should send him an email every night and actually do it like 5 times a day until 205.
I'm like, did you get my email yet? If he doesn't keep responding, I'm going to keep asking him every 2 seconds if he got the email. Is that creepy?
Yeah, it would definitely work. The Interman says now Wonderboy will definitely come to the show. So Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. Okay, now it's right. Now the hashtag's right. We're all happy now. That's freaking hilarious. MMA-HOLES.
I like that.
I'm out of here, assholes. The steam is lagging too much. It's unbearable. You said the stream. You meant to say the stream. Sorry. No problem, Mexican. It's always good seeing you, buddy. Hopefully the next show we iron out these details. Is anyone else having stream problems over here? Just let me know in the comments. I noticed that there was ups. I see peaks and valleys and stuff like that, and I'm just curious. So let me know. But peace out, Mexican. Always a pleasure. And thank you again for the likes, guys. You guys killed it with the likes. Like that. Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. This is going to be the hashtag. Mike, what do you think? We're going to have that hashtag? We're going to storm? All right. That's what we're going to do, guys. All right. So with that being said, Wonderboy and the MMA-HOLES. Happy birthday, Dan the Man. On a Wednesday night, the MMA-HOLES celebrate Dan the Man's birthday in style with Wonderboy and Chris Weidman. Guys, we're going to do it one more time. Why not? Just for the hell of it, just for the shits and giggles. This is how it happened. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Share to everybody. Here we go, guys. Presenting to everybody. You guys ready? Here we go.
Also, I have a YouTube channel called the MMA-HOLES.
No way.
Yeah,
dude, I gotta join you, man. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, dude, let's set this up. That would be cool. One thing, there's a guy who's one of our fans on the show. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday
Dan
is
the
tomorrow.
Man.
So can
Wish
you
him
give
happy
Dan
birthday.
Man a happy birthday?
What's up, Dan the man? This is Steve Wonderboy Thompson, man. Just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. I hope we'll get to meet soon, man. So have a good one.
You're the best.
No worries, man.
Thank you so much, Steve. I
No
appreciate
problem,
it. My name's
guys.
Chris.
Chris and Mike.
Sorry.
If you can, I need one more favor from you. Okay? There's a follower on our YouTube page. His name is Dan the Man, and his birthday is tomorrow.
Dan the Man.
Dan the Man, coolest kid from Ohio. So if you can, maybe you can throw him a little shout out from Chris.
Yeah, got you. Hey, Dan the Man, this is Chris Weidman, and I just want to wish you a happy birthday. You're the man, Dan. Dan the Man.
Chris, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
Okay, that's that. All right, that's that, guys. I'm going to put that video up for Dan the Man so he could share away and have some fun with. Who is this guy? Arla Batty? What the fuck? I'm cute, Nick. Oh, man. I don't know who this guy is. Someone's trolling. So it's all good. Not sure what's going on here. I see the MMA-holes attacked back. And good for you. Stand up for yourselves, MMA-holes. Whoa, there it is. All right, guys. So that's it. We had Chris Weidman and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson wishing Dan the Man a happy birthday. And that's how we go out tonight on the MMA-holes. Mike, you have anything to add to the end of the show?
No, listen, just, keep the love, share us, let your friends know. Listen, this is new. You know what? This all builds momentum. And you know what? You're getting the real perspective from a bunch of cool dudes. And with the help of all you fans, it's just going to get us to the next level. And you know what? We'll always remember the people that made us successful. We appreciate the time. We appreciate the comments. We appreciate the banter. Remember us, follow us, MMA-holes. You got the tag right there for Instagram, right in the bottom of Chris's name. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. Pass the love, man. Share it out there. We want more followers.
There you go, guys. Whoa, that's the music. We are the MMA-holes. We thank you very much for joining in. We had a special guest tonight, Stephen Thompson and Chris Weidman. So what if it was a videotape saying happy birthday to Dan the Man? They were here on the show. That's how we're going to look at it. And that's how that happens. Guys, every Wednesday night we do a show live from the MMA-hole cage. You can come, you could say hello, you could talk to us, you could chat, and Dan the Man's jaw will drop multiple times. That's how that works. Friday there is a Bellator fight. I don't know, Mike. Should we do a stream on Friday? I don't know.
I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'll try my best.
All right, so maybe we'll do a stream on Friday. If you guys want to see a Bellator live stream with the MMA-holes, remember, like, share, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want. It's always good. It's always fun hanging out with the MMA-holes. And with that being said, we are out. Peace out. Peace and love. We'll definitely see you on Wednesday, 9 p.m. every week. So just come by and say hello. All right, guys. Chris signing off from the MMA-holes. Thank you very much for joining us. Peace, love, and always remember, be an MMA-hole.
Peace.